Hey guys, welcome to another video on my channel. Today we're going to be going through influencer marketing, where it's going at the moment. If you are potentially someone who is looking to start your own influencer marketing agency, maybe a talent management company, or you might want to become a talent manager. I'm going to try and go through all of that and give you updates regarding the industry. I'm currently in Marbella. I thought I'd show you this view with the industry. You can work remote. This is sort of the life. Look at this. Currently in Marbella. I'm not doing this to show off. I'm doing this to show you what you can do. I'm 23 years old. Remember that. So if you're younger than me, awesome. If you're older than me, don't worry. Things take time. But let me just plug in. If you're new around here, I create very organic content talking about what I'm thinking. Okay. Let me just double check. This is charging. Yeah, I think so. So what do I think? First of all, if you don't know me, my name is Alex. I am one of the co-founders of Stride Social and Stride Talent, and also Creator Academy. Stride Social is our advertising agency where we specialize with different type of strategies, working with influencers for our clients who are brands, AI platforms. And then we have a talent management company where we manage over 300 influencers, where we very much our mission there is to improve creators' experience of being a creator, earn more revenue, build businesses around their social media, very much help them with their content. And then on the other side is we have Creator Academy, which is UGC deals on Instagram, or start-ugc.com, which is a education platform as such, where we'll teach you in 60 days how to create good content, have loads of brand opportunities, have weekly, or I think it's like every 3-week calls. So we have loads of cool things going on at once. So we're very invested in the influencer space, and that's why you should listen to me as well. Also, another thing you should listen to me is that I'm also a creator, or used to be a creator, with just under 6 million followers myself. So at the moment, I think I now have like 5 million followers on TikTok, and then rest on YouTube, on this YouTube, and then on Instagram. If you have any questions throughout this video, please send me a DM. Maybe you want some support. I do have some mentoring opportunities, but realistically, I don't really offer it, only if it's really interesting and I actually like you as a person. And I create these videos just for me, and very much it's sort of my therapy. So there you go, there's my intro. So first of all, where do I see the influencer space going? I think it's changing massively in the last 6 months. It's like the game has changed. We have now AI influencers. We now have so much AI content out there, where if you go on your Instagram feed, the amount of videos I've seen of the Queen from the UK dancing and doing a rap is crazy. Is that a good thing? I don't think so. Like the videos are funny, like for a second, and then you think, actually, this could get a little bit nasty with people putting your face on a video and making you do some certain things that you wouldn't do in your personality, which connects with your personality, and maybe someone sees it and thinks it's true, then you have a big problem. And that's where we're seeing a lot of the influencer space at the moment is IP. We want to make sure our creators are secured around their IP of basically owning their image. Because there are some contracts that you sign that you don't own your image, and it's like crazy. And brands, what I'm seeing now is that brands will put in their contract, not many brands, like it's very unusual when we see it, so it's not common, but some brands will try and put in that we own the likeness of the creator, basically meaning we can use your creator's face, for future campaigns, and use AI to use their voiceover, to use their image. Like, it's crazy. So we can basically take one video of your creator and make a million type of videos because of AI, right? And that's probably where the last probably 2 weeks as well has really exploded. We've started seeing AI UGC, which is exciting, but also scary, because of course it's exciting because brands are now lowering how much they spend on influencer content for paid advertising, but also activations is still there, because remember, brands who want to work with an influencer is only tapping into their style of that influencer style of content, rather than UGC's taking the video. They're also taking and tapping into the audience of that creator. So don't worry about that, I wouldn't say. But overall, AI has been such a big part A lot of AI brands have been popping up at the moment. We've been trying to work with a lot of AI companies as much as we can, just because a lot of these companies have so much money and budget for influencer activations. A lot of their money is going into paid media, SEO, PR, rather than influencer marketing, and that's why I'm currently trying to talk to a colleague that we worked with through another company actually, and she's a consultant for AI companies in India, and she's based in India. Which I never realized, a lot of these AI companies, who are some of our clients, like I'm just trying to think of a client, Emergent, if anyone knows that. It's sort of like a Lovable type platform where you create your own platform with just text, basically, from India. And so many companies are coming from India, and this is where India will come up through, showcasing like they're going to be the dominant country of AI platforms, which is really exciting for them. So currently, right now, I'm in the conversations with this person who's a consultant. She has her own business where she consults these businesses on what to do and how to grow their annual revenue, with their subscription, because it's mainly a subscription model, right? So she's trying to increase that, and within one of the segments, it's influencer marketing. So we're partnering with that. So if you have an influencer agency, potentially something to look into, not India, please, but looking into partnering up with consultants, I think that could be really exciting, because when you partner with consultants, what you're doing is building as many sales channels as possible. So a consultant, it's like word of mouth sort of thing, but you have a relationship with the consultant to say, hey, if you bring a client and they spend X amount, I'll give you a rev split or a profit split, basically. Normally, I would say like 15% of the profit, but also maybe put them on a retainer of like £500 or something. And that's what we're doing. We're giving a retainer per month, so that consultant's excited and really wanting to work with us. But then on the other side, we have, their incentive is to get the best budget as possible to spend with us, and we do all the hard work for her, right? So yeah, talking about AI, what else can I talk about? Within our company, we've really grown our talent management company. I think we've grown, I want to say like 4 or 5 talent managers. My goal is to have at least probably like 30 talent managers with the company by 2026. So I've only got a month and a half, and I basically built a system within the company, because of course I'm busy with loads of other sort of systems and reports and checking up with the team and stuff. And there's always loads of problems. When you have a team over like 18 people, which we are now, you're going to have always problems, and you're always trying to fix those, and that's just life. But basically, I built a system in place, an operation. So I have one person doing not sales calls, but HR calls with new potential talent managers to see if they're going to be good for the company and if we can actually help them grow within the industry, right? Because we want our people, our talent managers, to win, as well. We're not here just winning all the time. If your company is not allowing your employees to win, you're not going to win at all. And that's what I've learned really, really quite quickly. And I've always known, make sure you share the fruit, as we say. So yeah, I've built systems to make sure that I don't have to put my time into hiring new members. Of course, I'm still in the process. I still look at the CVs. I still, signature it off to make sure, they're a good fit. And then, our team will have a call with them. And then maybe they're a really good person, I'll have a call with them. I had a call with someone yesterday who came from my YouTube. So if you're watching this, hello. And she wanted to become a talent manager. Fantastic. She also had a creator background, and she excited me. I think she'll be great for the team. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll have her. And if you're watching this video, please sign with us. So we built as well talent programs to really help people get from education, or not education, from very much leaving uni to actually learning what the influencer space is all about, learning the industry. We've also just partnered up with LinkedIn signature, LinkedIn licenses. So, on LinkedIn, you have like licenses, and most people have like, copywriting or like Excel license to say basically to employers, I've got a certificate to say that I'm good with Excel. We have that for our company for talent management. So all our talent managers who join our program get one of these for their CV for future. Ideally, we want you to stay with us, you know, we don't want you to join for 2 weeks and leave. And we try and, you know, we make sure that doesn't happen, really, because you're not going to get a good reference from us and you're not going to get your certificate. So you just wasted everyone's time. But that's really exciting times with the talent management. We're really scaling. I really want to get to probably between like 400 to 500 good creators within the company, because we are trying to specialize in the lifestyle tech space, creator first. I think that's really important, but also really trying to how can I word it? Really trying to improve sort of the experience. And I've always spoken about the experience of a creator is really important, and that's why we've tried to sync our talent management company, so our creators who are assigned to us, for our Creator Academy. So our Creator Academy here is very much for people who are starting out creating content, but within the tools and the system that we have, and we built that platform, we can now get our creators who are assigned to us onto that platform and use all the tools as well, and also join our seminars that we hold every 2 weeks. So it's actually 3 calls every 3 weeks. So we have Q&As, we have account review where we review creators' accounts, and then we also have special guests. So we invite some of our bigger influencers who are assigned to us, who have millions of followers, who can really give advice to those younger, not younger, but smaller creators. And very much building this really nice ecosystem for, you know, as I said to someone today, I think it's like a football team. Look at it as like a football team. You've got the academy where people, we invite people to join the academy. If they're good, we'll train them, and then when they get really good and become pro level, signing with bigger football clubs, they'll sign with the talent management. And that's sort of our vision. Build our own ecosystem. We know how to build creators. We know how to monetize creators for them. So yeah, I think this whole last month it's been very busy, but it's just one of those things that, you know, it is what it is. I'm currently in Spain. The last video I made was in Paris, and I don't know what we spoke about. I'll be honest. But please send over some questions that I might do a video on answering YouTube comments. So if you have any questions regarding influencer marketing, maybe a founder can be able to ask or answer for you, anything to do with how to build an influencer marketing agency, a talent management company, maybe you want to become a talent manager for us, I don't know, send me a DM on LinkedIn, on Instagram. My username is the same as this, or just comment down below and I'll read out the comments in the next video. But yeah, I think realistically, you know, I don't know, the influencer space is getting big, and, you know, if you want to build an agency, today is the right time. You really need to niche down, and I think that's where a lot of people get it wrong. We were lucky that we did it at the right time, and then now we're broadening out, but you really need to niche down in one industry or one niche of type of, let's say it's an advertising agency that you're doing. Let's specialize in one strategy. So maybe that's influencer activations or UGC, and then scale from there. And the type of creators you want to work with, and then the type of brands you want to work with. Specialize in one, because your outreach, your marketing will all specialize or focus on that area. So if it's AI creator, not AI, let's say it's home brand, make sure you focus on home brand services. So I don't know, influencer activations with home creators. How do I get home creators? Okay, reach out to home creators, right? But in simple, I think the influencer space is going in the right direction. I think it's kind of scary with the AI, but it doesn't mean you can, you know, the things that worry me are just mainly the IP, making sure that none of my creators are getting their picture or their video, which they never created, on other brands or on social media, people pretending to be them. That's my main thing. And that's the only thing I'm worried for. But another thing as well, a lot of brands are not paying on time. I had one client not pay for 6 months. I think it actually was like 7 months, and it was like a 30-day contract, or pay in 30 days. We pay out our creators all the time because we don't want to ruin our relationship with our creators. But the brand literally paid us so late. So we lose profit, and that profit takes, like, let's say it takes 6 months to come, and let's say the profit's £2,000. How I visionate it is divide 4,000, let's say a £2,000 profit, let's say, divide £2,000 in the 6 months. So technically you're making £300 a month. That's how I see it, because I have to pay salaries. So yeah, I think payments is such a bad thing at the moment. Try and get as many upfront payments as possible, or within 7 days, or net 7. We also do have an agency partner, or not agency partner, but a finance partner who buy our contracts, but their rates have gone really high. Not really high, but like it's high for us to, you know, get the creator to pay for that rate. Meaning this company will buy our contract at a percentage. So the value, let's say 10%, let's say the company is, they take 10% of the total value of the contract. Let's say the contract is £10,000, they take £1,000 sort of thing. And it stacks up, like it might be actually like 4 or 5%. But if you're putting through $100,000 through them a month, you know, you're losing 5K potentially, or 10K a month, where that could be profit margins. And you go from 20%, let's say, to like 16% then, and that's huge for a big company. So, and I'm not saying we're a big company yet, but hopefully we are one day. But yeah, any questions you have, please send me a DM on Instagram. Anything to do with influencer marketing or influencer, send me a DM, and have a good day. Hopefully this has, you know, hope you've enjoyed it, and next video very soon, and yeah, see you in a bit.